Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So guess who's back? Hi! It's Sissy! She is back to reimburse me for my curtains.
Something like that.
Oh, no. Okay. So we are back. She is here again. We are here for another collab, another idea that I came up with once again all on my own. I'm really on a roll with these. So in today's video, I have called her over to my house because I am wanting her to go through all my drawers and pick my full face of makeup.
This is going to be a challenge.
So you know me. You know I am a full coverage queen. You know I do the 9 yards. I do eyeshadow, eyelashes, eyebrows, and I know you know my vibes, but I also have a feeling that you're not going to go for my vibes since you are picking it.
We are kind of opposite. Well, kind of. We are very opposite when it comes to our makeup. So yeah, this is definitely going to be challenging.
So that is what we are going to be doing in today's video, guys. We are fixing to see what items she is going to pull from my drawer for my face, but I really hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And when you subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Also, if you haven't seen our last video together, I will link that in the description box. I will also plug her Instagram beauty page so you can check that out as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Fucking shit. So Sissy is at the makeup drawers, so we are going to go ahead and start at the top, which is all my primers and setting sprays.
Alrighty, there's so many. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it both the same brand, and they're both the Bear With Me products. So I will get you the primer and setting spray, and I will give you the liquid, or I'm sorry,
like a lotion, just a primer.
Just the, yeah, just the regular primer. Okay, there we go. Ooh, it's kind of rosy color too. In the fancy little thing.
All right, next drawer we have foundations and concealers.
All right. So then what color tone, I know with summer it's been like hit or miss with you getting some sun. So
it's always a miss, dear.
Which, are we going more lighter? Or are you more darker now? How do you feel? We'll do this one. We'll do the Infallible by L'Oreal.
Okay.
Let's look over here at concealers. These are cute. I've never even, oh, they're the Flower Beauty, that's why. We'll do the L'Oreal Infallible as well, concealer. But wait, that's super light, is it not?
I go for a highlighted under eye, my dear. All right, next up we are going into my whole powder drawer. Now this is setting powders, blushes, and bronzers.
So we need a blush, a bronzer, and a setting powder, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You want one of each?
I would love one of each.
I have to say I use the Fit Me powder too, and I just love it.
I love that stuff.
Since I know how that goes, I want to see how this looks. We're going to do the Rimmel Stay Matte. We're going to do the Bronze Please from L'Oreal. And we're going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild.
Yay! That's my favorite. All right, the next drawer is actually skipping a step. That is going to be our highlighters. So if you want to go ahead and pick that now, that is all our highlighters. Obviously, highlighting is my favorite step on my face.
I've never gone through all of her drawers before, so this is very interesting. I think I only grabbed a couple things out of the top few last time, and that was it.
I feel so exposed.
What is this? This is adorable. We're going to do the I Love Revolution Rose Gold Glow Palette.
So in there you'll find some liquid eyeshadow, my mascara, my eyeliner, eyebrow products, and my eyelashes.
So we're going to come back to this drawer in a little bit. I'm going to grab your mascara and lashes, but I see some eye colorful pencils in here that, depending on the palette we use, I might come back and grab one for you.
Okay.
We're going to do the So Fierce by Revlon for mascara. And let's see for brows. I absolutely love using the pomade, so I'm going to pick that for you. Tattoo Studio Pomade.
Okay.
And you need some lashes.
So right there we have the Salon Perfect 614s, which are my usual go-to. And then the other ones are the Salon Perfect 615s, which are one of my new favorites.
I think I'm going to have you use the 615s because I always see you with the 614s. So.
Okay.
We'll go with the NYX eyeshadow primer.
Yay!
But I'm going to put the NYX glitter primer on the side just in case we decide to do anything with glitter.
Okay. I was scared to death you were going to forget primer. Oh.
I almost did.
Alright, so the next two drawers, that first one is going to be all my Morphe eyeshadow palettes, and the one underneath it, which is going to be the last drawer you'll go into because the other drawers are misses, that is all my drugstore and affordable palettes.
So then this is the one we'll stay in. And we're just doing like one palette, right?
You do whatever you choose.
Okay. Wow. It never ends.
I love Profusion.
So it is kind of fall, so I'm kind of wanting to get you to do a fall look.
Okay.
We will use the Profusion Mirage palette.
Okay.
And the Makeup Revolution palette. The Reloaded Red Alert.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So you got your products?
I did. And we are going to go ahead and put the glitter primer in with everything because I'm going to have you do some shimmer stuff.
Okay. Alright, we were just fixing to put everything down when she just realized we did not pick lips yet. So she is going to go over to all the lipsticks and pick what she wants.
We are going to do this Pretty in Plum 405 by Maybelline.
Okay.
Let me see if we have a liner.
We don't.
You don't have a plum liner.
No.
You are very nude pinky. Okay,
yes,
so we'll
ma'am.
just do this.
Okay.
And we're back. So she has chosen two eyeshadow palettes. The Profusion Cosmetics Mirage palette, which I absolutely love. And then this is by Makeup Revolution. This is the Reloaded Red Alert palette. I don't think I've used this. If I have, I've only used it once. But this is what it looks like. So a lot of warm tones I'm seeing, a lot of reds, a lot of pinks. So we're actually going to take it a step further, and I am going to let her choose about 3 to 5 eyeshadow colors, and I can only use those, nothing else. Okay, so do you know from this palette what you want to use?
Yes, so I am thinking I want you to kind of... It's really hard because I want it to be more fall, but I don't want to get it too dark.
I'm really nervous.
So we can go ahead and... Okay, so from this palette, we're going to do this pink here.
Okay.
And let's use this purple here.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that purple.
So just the pink and the purple from
Just the pink and the purple from that one.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Okay. We have the Profusion Mirage palette, which is a bunch of warm reds, some purples, some pinks, and then a bunch of nudes. So go ahead, you have, what, 3 colors left to choose from.
Okay. So this one, the main color out of this palette that just drew in my attention was this right here.
Okay.
This very shimmery, purplish, well, not rose gold, but purple gold looking kind of.
Okay.
Okay. So...
You have 2 left.
I definitely say that one. Okay, so 2 more.
Okay.
Let's do something with this here, because this is matte.
Okay.
Okay.
1 more.
Oh, it's so hard.
Stop it, you're making me nervous.
This one, up here.
Okay.
I don't think we need it. We may not need it, but just in case. How about that?
Okay, so we're going with this pink shimmery one. You're doing this one right here, and then you're doing this one, correct?
Yes.
This one, this one, this one. Okay.
Now, she should have made this really tough and had me pick out her makeup brushes too. That would have definitely been a challenge. Maybe next time we can do that.
Go sit in your corner.
I'm surprised she didn't tell me to go back to my box.
No, Mom told you that earlier. Okay, so I am just going to apply my eyeshadow base so we can get started. I honestly thought you were going to pick much harder colors than what you did, so I'm a little bit grateful, but I still don't know what the heck I'm going to do.
I'm praying my main favorite color that I picked out of the 2 that I love the most, you're going to put it where I'm picturing. I hope that you do, if that makes sense.
So the first color I think I'm going to take is in the Makeup Revolution palette. I'm going to go in with the hot pink right in the center. And I'm going to take that on the Morphe M518, a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to stamp this in my crease from inner to outer corner. So I've said it once, I'll say it twice, I love Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. I feel they're very comparable to like the quality of Morphe eyeshadows. to where they're super, super pigmented, but super affordable. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do to blend this out is I'm going to grab the very light pink matte color in the Profusion Mirage palette, and I'm going to take out my favorite Tetris and Ipsy brush. So I'm going to pick up some of this. All right, and we are just going to make soft motions to blend out this line. Okay, so I don't know what to do. Okay, sticking with the Mirage palette, I'm going to grab like this dark, I would say this is almost like a cranberry color. I'm going to grab this one that she chose on this Farrah brush that came in my Ipsy bag. I'm going to dip into this, and I think I'm going to stamp this on the outer V. Okay, so she actually corrected me. I was wrong.
What if I'm wrong now, though? What if I don't even remember?
Then you'll have to live with that decision. So she's saying that she chose this color. I guess we'll see in the video which one you actually chose. But she's saying she chose this one that's up top of the purple. So I'm going to go in with that instead. It's basically like the other color, but it's a little darker. So I'm going to dip into this, and I'm still going to put this on my outer V. It is showing up like way more red than it comes in the palette. It's not bad though. So I'm just stamping this on the outer V, kind of bringing it towards the middle. And then I'm just kind of blending it in with that pink at the end.
I'm just curious now to see, since it's turning more red, what my favorite color is going to look like.
Is your favorite one the glitter?
Yeah.
I hate that glitter. Alright, so that is on. I'm liking how the color is. Now I'm going to go in with the shimmer that she chose in the palette, which I don't like the shimmer because it's not a shimmery eyeshadow, it's a glitter. Okay. So it's not like smooth, it's really, really chunky. So I'm actually really happy you did the glitter primer because that's what I use to apply it.
That's the one thing that I'm missing in my collection that I'm building is a glitter primer. So anytime I try to use glitter, oh my god, it looks so horrible.
The NYX glitter... Oh lord. The NYX glitter primer is really, really good. What you can also do too is just stick some concealer on there, kind of like you're cutting your crease, and put it on top of that. So I'm just going to take some of this. I'm actually going to put it, I'm just going to put some on the palette. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take a Morphe M167. It's a flat brush. I'm going to dip into the glitter primer. And this I would say is fast drying, so I'm going to do one eye at a time. And I'm going to put this on the inner part of my eye. And I'm kind of pushing against where my crease is to create kind of like a mock cut crease with this glitter. Alright, now taking a Japanesque 213 brush, it's a smaller flat brush, I'm going to dip into that glitter. I'm going to take the NYX Bear With Me spray that she chose. I'm going to pick up that glitter. Alright, I'm going to spray my brush just so it sticks better to my lid. Alright, we are just going to stamp that on where we put that glitter glue. So with glitters like this, you really have to take your time and just work with it. You can't expect it to just stay wherever you're placing it. It will pick up, it will bunch together. You really have to take your time to flatten it out and put it where you want it. Okay, so there's one eye. I really actually like it. What's cool about these glitters is they're very monochromatic. So they have pieces of pink in it, they have gold, they have a little bit of silver, they have some purple. So you can't just wear this with a pink look. You can wear it with purple, you can wear it with gold. I could even see someone trying to pull this off with a red tone.
It definitely is not the fall look I was picturing in my head.
No, I don't do fall. You know I can't do like a warm tone look.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Alright, I'm trying to look at what colors I have left. So I used everything from the Mirage, so I think the only one I have left is that purple, right? Okay. Alright, I'm going to leave the purple for later. I am going to go back in with a little bit of the pink that we used out of that Revolution palette. Alright, and I'm just going to use this to add a little bit more of the pink into it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for now on the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the eye tapes. Yeah, there it is.
It's like going through a stocking.
Just for this. What are you doing?
Being the weirdo I'm best at being.
Oh my god. Alright, so moving on to face. So for primer water, she has chosen one of my favorites. This is the NYX Bear With Me Multitasking Spray. I just used this the other day. I try to use this almost every single time I do my makeup because it's that good.
I've never done my makeup with somebody in here just watching me. I feel very threatened right now.
Why threatened?
Just like there. Okay, so for primer, she chose the NYX Bear With Me Radiant Perfecting Primer. Now, I will be honest, this isn't one of my favorites. It's not quite a miss, but it's not one I would reach for. I'm still in the process of giving this a second chance and still testing it out. It's not one of my favorites. I feel like it doesn't really do anything for my face. If anything, it gives it just a little bit of a glow. But other than that, I feel like it doesn't smooth my pores. It doesn't blur anything. I just feel like it gives my face a lot of shine and almost a tint. I feel like my face is darker. I don't know.
I see the shine you're talking about.
I see the shine, which, don't get me wrong, I love a good shine, but I almost feel like it's on the verge of, is she shiny or is she greasy? I feel like it's a little too much. Plus the smell is really strong. So for foundation, she chose the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Once again, being honest, this is not one of my favorites. I use this mostly for my body whenever I am sunburned. The last time I wore this was in my Power of Makeup Sunburn Edition, because when I want a little more color on my chest, this is what I'll go for. This, I feel like, doesn't really work well on my face, and I think I have a feeling it's going to do what I think it's going to do today, which is it will break up mostly towards my eyes. So I'm going to take some of this. Am I an alien? So I'm going to take some of this. She chose the shade 425 Linen, so I'm going to squeeze some of this out and put it on my face. It is a little too light, but that's fine. Alright, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge and I'm just going to blend that out. So this is pretty, don't get me wrong. I do not agree when it says it's full coverage. I think for this it's more towards medium and a little buildable, but I would not say that this is a full coverage foundation. Blending it out, the color is not that bad at all. Now that it's all blended out, not that bad. I mean, what do you think? I don't know.
I definitely see where you say like it's the medium coverage versus a full coverage look. I definitely think that if you want to go more full coverage, you probably aren't going to have to put another layer on.
Yeah.
But I like how it matches your skin actually really good. Like once you blend it in.
Last night I filmed my super simple 10-minute makeup tutorial, which is one you actually told me to do because I do such full coverage, you say dramatic looks, that I should do something that's quick and easy and more basic. So that's what I did, and ever since yesterday, now I'm like, do I wear too much makeup? But then I'm like, that's who I am. Like, I love full coverage makeup. But I was happy that I finally did that video. So when I start making AdSense, I'll give you your cut.
And it actually helps because you went out of your comfort zone and tried something different, and now you know that if you needed to make a quick look versus going out in public with no makeup on at all, if you wanted to, you know you can do it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so there's the foundation all blended out, and it is very skin-like. It's very light to medium coverage. I'm going to build it up just a smidge where I want more coverage, which is on the inner parts of my cheeks, on my chin, and just a little bit on my forehead. So y'all, we have spent pretty much the entire day together, starting around noon. We've been together, we were doing some errands, and we went to Hobby Lobby, and I found this beautiful sequin pink and gold fabric that my mother is actually going to sew to make me some curtains for my beauty room. Right, Sissy?
Yep.
Curtains? For the window?
Hey, if I can just say, I want you guys to comment down below how many times has she mentioned in her videos, or in how many videos has she mentioned that I broke a curtain? I know it's at least 2 videos, so tell me if I'm wrong if there's a third. But I found out today the truth that it wasn't the first time it fell down.
You really gonna assault me on camera? Alright, we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Full Coverage Concealer. Once again, this is something I don't quite like. And this if I remember correctly, did do a lot of the breaking up under my eyes. It wasn't really blendable. I felt like it was kind of drying. This is pretty much a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. I mean, let's be honest, L'Oreal totally copied the packaging, including the huge doe foot. So I have here the shade 320 Porcelain because I like a really highlighted under eye. I'm going to take this, and I'm not going to put too much. And although this is a full coverage concealer, it does feel very thin. So I'm just going to put this where I would usually put my other concealer. Alright, taking my sponge again, we are going to blend this out. And I can't remember if I already said this, but I feel like this is a really fast drying concealer. I feel like that didn't really blend out to anything. Am I crazy?
I don't know. I see what you mean, that you feel like it dries pretty fast, because I can tell.
Where, yeah.
Yeah, as you're going, you have to put extra effort in.
Yep.
I think a way to get around that is you'd literally have to go put the concealer on one section
And blend that out first.
blend it out first, then move on, and you know, section by section, which sucks.
Now the bad thing is, it's natural for me in my routine to not only put it all on at once, but I always blend out my eyes last, which is not good when it comes to a fast drying concealer. Okay, that doesn't look that bad, but let's do the under eyes. So since we're here, can we just talk about the fact that my shower routine video right now has 517 views?
Oh, really? Wow.
Mom said it's probably because people think it's nasty.
Well, I honestly think if that was the case, you would have like a lot of gnarly comments.
But at the same time, this is the first video, because I already talked about this in my how to get started on YouTube video. When I advertise, when I advertise like my videos, I post like on my beauty Instagram page, and I post on my Facebook groups. And when I posted in one of my groups, I can't remember which one it is, when I posted the thumbnail and the link in one of the groups, I got my first ever really hateful comments.
What was it?
First ever. This one lady, she commented it in a different language, and you know on Facebook you can put C translation.
Yeah.
Her comment translated to poverty. So that was the first one, which I was like, okay, sure. But then this next comment was like, why? And I'm like, because I can. And they were like, that's unnecessary. And then another one was, I'm scarred now. And I was like, that's a little dramatic, don't you think?
Oh my gosh.
So this was my first ever video of like getting hateful comments. Besides the one comment I got on my Power of Makeup video, when the guy was like, I think he said something about, I made a stupid decision. I already made one dumb choice. Don't make another. You have a beautiful big body.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, okay, should I be flattered that he called me beautiful, or should I be offended that he called me big?
But on that one, I'm assuming because you got so sunburnt, so I'm thinking like he was more on the end of don't let yourself get sunburned like that again, type of shit. Like that, I seen that comment, and that's what I took from that. I didn't take it like as
Was like, don't do it again.
Yeah, like as in like your video was bad, because that was actually a very amazing video.
I love that video. Okay, so there is the concealer all blended out. It didn't do what I thought it would, so maybe I'll keep giving this a try. It's actually not bad. Moving on to powder, she chose one of my all-time favorites, which is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. If y'all have been watching me for a while, I used to use the Whoo out of this. I love this stuff. So I only have a little bit left. Okay, I have enough. So I'm going to dip my sponge in here, and I'm going to set my under eyes first. What I love about this powder is it's finely milled, but not too much. And it leaves no white cast. It also doesn't have a scent, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate stuff that has a strong scent because my eyes are really sensitive and they'll start to water. Alright, face is set, so we're going to move on to bronzer. So once again, she chose one of my favorite products. This is by L'Oreal. This is their Bronze Please bronzer in the shade La Terra. So I'm going to open this. I've been loving this Flower Beauty powder brush, so I'm just going to dip into this. Alright, and I just like to stamp it where I want my bronzer. So I love this bronzer because it is such the perfect like sun-kissed color. You have to be careful with it though, because it can turn really orange, but it's super blendable. Okay, so I have bronzed and we are baking our face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do my eyebrows and lashes because these are products y'all have seen before. She chose the Salon Perfect 615s, which y'all know is one of my favorite new lashes, and the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade, which you know is the brow pomade I used to use all the time before I discovered the makeup obsession. So I'm going to go off camera and do this and we can continue when I come back. Alright, we are back. Lashes and brows are on. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take my stippling brush and just dust away the bake I put on. So moving on, I'm going to coat my lashes real quick using the Revlon So Fierce mascara. This one's okay. I have said like I don't feel like it did anything special. It's pretty good at blending my natural eyelashes with my falsies, but I don't think it does anything like amazing on its own. So for blush, she chose the Wet n Wild and Pacman blush, which is one of my favorite palettes to use. So this has 4 colors in it. It has a nice pinky color, some nice tan-like colors, and a peach color. So typically what I'll do is I will just swirl them all together. Do you want me to do that, or do you want a specific color? Okay. Yay! So I'm just going to take this stippling brush. I'm going to swirl it around. And... okay. I'm not going to do too much since the eyes are already so pink. So before moving on, I'm going to jump back onto my eyes. We're going to do some work on the lower lash line. So I had one color left, which was the purple in the Makeup Revolution palette. So I think I'm going to take... I'm going to take this Morphe M431. This came in the Artistry brush set. I'm going to dip into that purple. And I'm going to put this on my lower lash line.
That's actually not as purpley as I thought it would be. That looks real good.
You thought it was going to be darker?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Which is really good because it's like the perfect shade darker than the pink of the eye, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And just for a little bit more drama, I'm going to go in with that deep maroon color she had. I'm going to take that on a Morphe M507. So I'm going to swirl my brush into that. And I'm going to blend out the purple using this color. So for liner, she actually chose 2, which I don't know why. Why did you choose 2? Why did you choose 2 liners?
Well, the pink you don't have to use.
Okay.
If you weren't going to throw anything under your eye with shadow, I was going to say add some of the pink.
Okay.
So the black.
The black?
You never use black eyeliner hardly.
That's true, I know.
So I want to see what you will think of to do with that.
Put it in my waterline. There, I thought of it. Yay. Alright, moving on to highlighter. She chose one of my favorites. This is the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Glow palette. This has 2 highlighting powders. It has a nice champagne color and it has a pink. So I think I'm going to take the champagne one. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take the champagne one on my Morphe M501. This is my favorite highlighting brush. And we are just going to place that.
Highlighter is one thing that no matter how often or how many times I try it, I just cannot get the vibe on myself.
Oh, I cannot relate to what you're saying right now.
I feel like it makes me look so greasy, or I don't feel like it looks like I have highlighter on. It makes me look like it's just sweat or anything else.
Sweat.
Yeah, like I look just greasy and just, I don't know. And I don't even put a lot. Maybe that's the reason I'm not putting enough.
Last thing I'm going to do is just spray my face, once again using the NYX Bear With Me spray. We just did the outro, but I am not done. I just realized I did not do my lips, so I'm going to go in really quick with the shade 405 Pretty in Plum.
And I chose this color for her because her eyes were supposed to come out a lot darker, more of the purple tone than the pink tone. So that's why I picked a darker purpley lipstick. So
Sorry to disappoint you.
no disappointment, of course, no disappointment. Just, oh, it actually looks really cute. And I also picked this color because she normally sticks to her nude or her pinks. It's rare that she ventures out to any other color. She used to just wear everything possible. But yeah, so I wanted to see a little bit of a change.
I was into red for a hot minute.
No, remember when you had like every time Jeffree Star came out with like a new set, you got them, and I'm talking about you used to wear greens, grays, blue at one point.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm talking about you wore all kinds of colors.
Let's try try this again. And that is it for today's video, guys. That is my sister picking my full face of makeup. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts were on today's video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.